Is this what the best wireless mouse yet looks like, weighing in at a mere 55 grams? This is the brand new Be Quiet DarkPerk Ergo gaming mouse. It can be used both wirelessly and wired, and it particularly shines in terms of its technical specs and high quality components in theory. However, this comfort, these features, and this level of quality come at a hefty price. The MSRP is set to $110, but street prices might drop over the next few weeks. Mouse enthusiasts might have no problem paying more for their mouse, provided the DarkPerk Ergo can deliver in real life as much as it impresses with its datasheet. Included in the box is the DarkPerk itself, a 1.8 meter long nicely braided USB cable, spare Teflon pads for the bottom of the mouse, a quick start guide, but attached to the USB cable are both a USB-C to A adapter as well as a USB dongle for wireless operation of the mouse. First of all, I'd like to address the shape of the DarkPerk. Today I'm taking a look at the Ergo version, which comes with a more classic shape and design. Be Quiet also offers the SIM version, which is significantly more symmetrical in its shape. The SIM model would therefore be more suitable for both hands, even though it's not officially a mouse specifically designed for left-handed users. Be that as it may, as a right-handed user, today's Ergo version of the DarkPerk fits my hand perfectly. At just 55 grams, it's a fantastic experience if you, like me, enjoy and prefer using lightweight mice. Unlike many competitors, Be Quiet achieves its low weight even without perforating the upper palm wrist area. Instead, there's a skeleton visible on the bottom of the mouse. It looks good though, and I believe it should make cleaning way easier than with many other designs. The build quality appears to be excellent. As mentioned, the mouse can be connected either wired or wirelessly via a USB dongle. The USB-C port for the wired connection is located on the front of the mouse. One of the key features here is undoubtedly the state-of-the-art PixArt PAW3950 optical sensor, which provides a maximum DPI of a whopping 32,000. Furthermore, an 8,000 Hz polling rate is not only achievable in wired mode, but also wirelessly, although this would reduce the battery life. Speaking of which, the manufacturer claims up to 110 hours of battery life, but at a more moderate polling rate of 1000 Hz. Personally, I really appreciate that no unnecessary lighting gimmicks have been implemented here. It's all about functionality here. I find any kind of lighting on mice pointless, but to each their own. Now, the DarkPerk Ergo isn't equipped with any extra buttons. No, we're only getting our left and right mouse buttons, a scroll wheel, as well as back and forward buttons. 5 buttons in total, that's plenty in my opinion. On the bottom of the mouse, there's an on-off switch for the wireless mode, as well as a DPI button for quickly switching between 5 different available DPI profiles on the fly. Each DPI setting is briefly indicated by a color-coded LED. The true highlights for me here, however, aren't so much the over-the-top PixArt sensor or the high polling rate, but rather the truly top-notch switches and scroll wheel encoder. The DarkPerk Ergo comes equipped with the renowned TTC yellow scroll wheel encoder. It is characterized by its very precise tactile feedback, and it typically boasts a long lifespan. This is fairly important to me personally, as I tend to frequently break scroll wheels due to the video editing habits I have. Furthermore, the mouse features high-quality optical Omron switches, to be exact, the D2FP FN2 switches. These are not only super fast, but also incredibly satisfying in terms of clicking. They are also a tad bit quieter and have a deeper thump type of sound than most other switches, even ones by the same manufacturer, Omron. As a matter of fact, they even produce a slightly metallic sound, which primarily applies to the left mouse button. I like that. Now, this is what the individual buttons and scroll wheel sound like. Alright, I've already mentioned and praised the comfort, the ergonomics, but what can I say about the performance? Actually, I find the mouse's responsiveness and especially its high degree of customization fantastic. Fortunately, that's something most good mice offer nowadays. Whether the surface is a smooth table, desk, or a fabric mousepad, the DarkPerk glides smoothly and precisely across the surface and hasn't shown any dropouts or hiccups in my experience of using it. I can say the same about the wireless operation, by the way. And with my already fairly conservative mouse settings, I couldn't even detect any difference in performance or any kind of latency between wired and wireless mode. Admittedly, my requirements and standards aren't very high in that regard, as I feel most comfortable with a DPI setting of around 1350 and a polling rate of 1000 Hz. Within the I/O Center, the software solution for more precise customization of Be Quiet peripherals, we are allowed to not only perform firmware updates, but also freely reprogram 4 of the 5 buttons. In other words, you can assign media functions, macros, and the like. I do find the available double-click and auto-fire mechanics a bit interesting. Other than that, the I/O Center offers precise adjustment of the respective DPI levels and the option to set the exact polling rate. The lift-off distance can also be chosen in levels. Thumbs up for the options to set the mouse's sleep behavior when in the battery-powered wireless mode. Unfortunately, I haven't had enough time with the mouse to properly assess the battery life. Conclusion. The Be Quiet DarkPerk Ergo sure has to be the best and most haptically satisfying mouse I've owned in the last 15 years. Sure, there are cheaper alternatives, also by reputable brands. I don't usually spend $100 on a mouse, but in the case of the DarkPerk Ergo, based on the experience I gained with it, I'd even be willing to pay $150 for it. That's how impressed I was by it after using it for a while. That is, assuming it's durable and it actually lasts, which I'll probably find out over the next few months or years. Admittedly, from my perspective, I don't even need that high-end sensor, offering a maximum of 32,000 dpi, as 7,200 dpi is already overkill for me. But here's the thing, just because I don't see any advantage in it, doesn't mean others won't appreciate and use such over-the-top mouse technology. Without a doubt, I can definitely recommend the Be Quiet DarkPerk Ergo if you're willing to spend a little more on your mouse. What are your thoughts on this particular mouse by Be Quiet? Do you think the price is reasonable, and how much do you usually spend on your mice? If you enjoyed the video, I'd greatly appreciate a like, but feel free to also hit that dislike button instead. With that said, thank you very much for watching, and until the next one.